Today, friends, we are back with Forza Horizon 5. We got some more juicy info for you, and this is going to be a good one. You guys have been sending me some stuff that I may have missed during the trailer and also outside of the trailer, so we're going to talk about that. First things first, though, is TJ Hunt accidentally revealed that the Supra is going to be in the game.
Long story short, about a year ago, we got hit up by someone from Forza. I was like, hey, we'd love to get Street Hunter integrated into Forza Horizon 5. We didn't believe him, but we were like, really? Like, a lot of people that have looked for it in Horizon 4 for the Street Hunter Supra and all this stuff, so we asked for the scans and our models of the Supra.
That's right, not only is the Supra going to be in the game, but the body kit with it. That's again if there's going to be approval from Toyota, but they've got Toyota back on board with the previous game. It just makes sense. They didn't add the A9s to the last game when they got Toyota back, so it makes sense to come into this game. Now, carrying on, I had a little bit of a deep dive on the information that was available on the website as soon as the excitement died down just a little bit, just a very slight amount, and it turns out that there's actually two new really cool things that I want to read into. The main article states that Horizon's story is experiencing a deep and rewarding campaign where you meet new characters, determine the outcome. I don't know if this is just like jibber jabber, but they said a deep and rewarding experience. So I'm interested to see how in-depth they go with the story this time. You've got to remember that this development time, they've actually had 3 years, over 3 years to work on this game, which is pretty mental. But a huge thing here is that I think the first time since Horizon 1, we now have a voice if you listen to the trailer.
I'm on the river now. We're getting close.
Turns out that you can actually customize that voice as well. We heard a little bit earlier on in a dev stream, so that's pretty cool. The character finally speaks. It lets me think that maybe they spent quite a bit more time on the campaign side of things. I know people want me to talk about customization. Of course, they've promised brand new body kits like the Supra one that's coming, but I don't think it's going to be anything crazy. I don't think we're going to get Need for Speed level customization, though I hope I am proved wrong there. The biggest one for me that I think is just going to be awesome is gift drops. This ain't no bait, I promise you. There is an ability to surely have pink slip races using this feature. It's not labeled as such, and I've always spoke to various developers talking about why I want pink slips to be a thing. And I would be happy with gifting sharing of cars. And I think that's the easiest way to do it so that people can agree the terms themselves and there's no major issues. The developers don't get the blame. We get to have our pink slip fun. Pink slip, I tell you, I know everyone's going to steal this video idea now. They're going to do it when the game comes out. But I'm going to do it first. Watch, I'm going to do it. But basically, you'll be able to customize a car fully, any car you want, and be able to gift it to friends. Awesome. If you got a friend that's starting out too on the game, you're going to help them out. You'll be a nice person. And of course, I didn't really get to speak about Event Lab too much last time. I was just like so overwhelmed and excited. I had to get the video out. This is easily one. If this is what I'm expecting, if this is the level I'm expecting with this, this is going to be huge. It's going to be insane. If they can pull this off, much better than, say, Dirt 5 did, for example, and actually incorporate it in the game to the core, this could be huge. And also, you guys have been tweeting me, telling me that if you go onto the Xbox Store, let's do it ourselves. Go on Forza Horizon 5 on the Microsoft Store. Let's just go for any edition. Oh. No. Boom. Here we are. As you can see, Forza Horizon 5 Premium Edition. Go to the next page. It is real. I can confirm this game apparently supports mods. It is potentially going to happen, friends. Mods on it? Is this a real thing? I feel like I need to check another game now. What's another game? Sea of Thieves. Absolutely nothing there. Beautiful. Mods could be coming to Horizon 5. Can you believe it? I can't. Now, there was a live stream at 6 p.m. and unfortunately we didn't get any new gameplay, but we did hear some new things about the game, which I think you're definitely going to want to hear. So let me give you the first one.
The largest map ever, and it does have a big highway that runs kind of corner to corner. So it's probably,
wow.
I haven't measured it, but I imagine it must be the longest.
It's got to be, yeah.
It's got to be the longest highway we've ever had.
That's right. Highway confirmed. This is the biggest map they've ever made that keeps saying that. So I'm pretty confident that I believe them in that. It's going to be a lot of desert. The city, I don't think, is as big. And so basically, hopefully, we're going to get to see the map hopefully soon. Because I'm dying a little bit.
You can also paint your brake calipers, which is a thing that people have been clamoring for a number of years.
And also a brake caliper painting. There was something that they promised in Forza Horizon 4, but they couldn't actually get it to work properly. But this time, they've managed to get it done. Makes me wonder, though, why was it not done in Forza? What was brokey? It's a new game. they did some changes, they did some modifications. But this is shaping up to be one of the biggest and best Forza Horizon experiences I have heard of to date. There's just something special about this one. Something's ticking more boxes. I think ultimately they're coming out the gate and showing us the features that they're coming with and showing us they're a bit more in depth. For example, like I mentioned a little bit earlier, the Playground Games mode, which is what I think they should call it. This should be Playground Games. They basically allow you to play them, create events and share them and whatnot, but you can play them with friends. I didn't even realize the first time I watched this through. It took me about 20 watch throughs to realize this is with other people. And I just feel like the experience overall is coming together to basically be what I would hope a Forza Horizon would be. They're improving upon all the things that exist in the game, but also adding some actual foundational features. And this is something that I've been begging Forza to do. And if they can create that, create the ultimate package. They've had the longest development time for a Forza Horizon that I can ever think of. Of course, the first game may, I don't know exactly the specifics, but overall, they're going to have the longest time. They're going to have over 3 years to develop this game because they're coming out in November opposed to September. I said in my previous video in the comments a little bit about the information. You can pre-order the game, get the premium edition, and that essentially gives you early access to the game, so you get it on the 5th, otherwise it's on the 9th. Something that you guys noticed that I just didn't pay attention to whatsoever, there is a McLaren converting its roof as the Huracan slides round the corner. Beautiful. There's a few convertibles confirmed via the live stream. I'm interested to see what those are, but of course, we already know McLaren babies. McLaren babies are to be expected. I know a few people were wondering, will I be able to play this on my base Xbox One? You will. People were trolling saying it was on 360. No. But I'm interested to see if it's going to be the exact same version of the game, although like just down sampled. And of course, for those that want to know resolution, the game will be playable at 4K 30 on the Xbox Series X, 1080p 30, available on the Xbox Series S and other platforms, I imagine similar. What I'm interested in, though, is the Xbox One X, because it's as powerful, pretty much. But how is it going to play? Is it going to play better, worse, a little bit the same? Like, I don't know. Ray tracing is only available, once again, this has been confirmed now in Forza Vista mode, which looks to be a little bit better than normal. It doesn't actually just seem to be in one location. It seems like you can place things maybe around the map, different locations, or maybe it's just the desert. Either way, it's a cool little location for us to do some Forza Vistaing with. But yeah, the game will launch on all those platforms, so any Xbox after the Xbox One, on or after Xbox One, you'll be able to play it. And of course, you'll be able to play it on PC, and it's launching on Steam day one. And that tempts me hugely, but considering we spoke a bit about mods earlier, will there be mods available only on the Xbox platform? That's going to be interesting. Of course, it's going to be PC only, surely, unless they're starting to introduce mods to the Xbox platform. That would be literally insane, and I know you guys would go mental for that. It would be one of the first big games to have mod support on a console ever. And what better game to do it on than a racing game, which we could just mod all the cars in, mod them all in, and make this game last for 20 million years. Though, does that mean that this next Horizon isn't going to come out in 2 years' time? Are they slowing development and making mods fill the gaps? All that is to be discovered, discussed, and it's not a long time to wait. Of course, we've got to wait till November. Again, it's a little bit longer than normal. But for a game that is really packaging together well, as I said earlier, everything just seems to be coming together for Forza Horizon, and I'm glad. I've seen it grow up from its beautiful out-the-gate infancy to its debatableness throughout the last few games in terms of adding features. This delay, this corona, the issues they've run into with the new Forza Motorsport not coming out on time and all this stuff seems to be that it's actually aided the development of Forza Horizon 5 and being the biggest, the best, hopefully, there has been. In terms of gameplay, I no doubt know this is going to be the best in terms of what's packed into this game, 100%. The only thing I'm wondering about is progression, and of course, the map. Those things, hopefully we get to find out sooner rather than later. This is just gonna be a little bit note to the developers. I literally live an hour away from you, so can you let me in? I promise I'll be good. I'll put duct tape on my mouth. I'll close my... You can just tell me things. Feed information to my brain. I won't tell anyone. I swear on my mum. But no, there we go. That's everything new about Forza Horizon 5 that we're going to get for at least a bit of a while, probably. Hopefully we get some more gameplay and stuff soon, because I'm going to be itching. And you can't just give us this and then we got to wait till November. That is going to kill all of us. So I'm sure you guys will agree. Please, play on games, Xbox, please give us more details ASAP. Be sure to smash that like button, my friends. Subscribe if you are new. And of course, I will see you in the future Forza Horizon 5 videos. Until next time! Oh, and this is a request from Shinyad, but you also hate him as much as... yeah, peace.